Hello, Carmageddon lovers. This is Twisted Metal Black in the 6th level, Blackrock Ridge.
This battleground is real tight and full of danger. I gotta keep moving if Kelly is ever gonna have her revenge. And we've not played Carmageddon 1 or 2 for the channel, or the new one, which I hear is really it was really disappointing on launch. It might be better now though.
Well, it is a wonderful thing when games kind of age better. And we even get, 15 years after the fact, some upper-rendered 1080.
No, we're in the first level of Tomb Raider 2 now.
We apparently are in Seattle. And in Seattle there are many mountains and little snowy slopes where you may end up careening towards the edge of a precipice, just like the entirety of Led Zeppelin and their tour manager. In this map, you can...
Does Twisted Metal technically take place in America?
Tomb Raider? I don't know.
No, Tomb Raider does not. Tomb Raider takes place all across the globe. I'm asking about Twisted Metal.
Well, Twisted Metal takes place in Midtown, which can honestly either be America or Canada. I'm just gonna guess America because freedom and magic.
Yeah, Midtown is a 60s, 70s terminology for the center of smaller cities in America.
Oh, it was just another day in America where people were destroying each other with vehicles in America.
Just another day for you in paradise.
Getting a little pushy over here. Darkseid almost sent me off the edge of the map. That would have killed me. Because in this game,
so we do have a consistent cliff hazard for this level.
It's on. I mean, there's a cliff. There are cliffs on the left. You can also break down those cement barriers, by the way. Kind of like in real life. So there are no.
Most of the vehicles I've ever ridden in did not have the ability to break down cement barriers.
Nah. Use the machine gun to finish him off.
Outlaws destroyed. We're 2 members down. Ooh, can we take down Sweet Tooth?
Not with no weapons, we can't.
You don't like using your machine gun as much as I would.
Well, the machine gun is... I mean, it is the quintessential Twisted Metal weapon, don't get me wrong. That's why in the first game, sometimes you're better off just running after your opponent and forcing them to run and hide, especially if they're low on health. Because the machine gun will kill you if you let it hit you too many times. I wanted to make a note on the side of this game that... I mean, this is more like... it doesn't matter how many kills you get in this game, except of course in story mode because you have to kill everybody. And I feel it kind of strikes a difference with other games that actually do keep count of how many kills you get, and maybe is awarding to the player. Well, I mean, I guess that an example like that would be deathmatch, be a 1v all.
I wish games still actually featured their deathmatch modes. I mean, COD still has deathmatch, but it's not a mode that they actually feature all that much anymore.
Yeah, I think
Modern Warfare, I believe, also still has deathmatch, but Modern Warfare was no. Modern Warfare started off as a more deathmatch focus as well.
They were also very kill streak focused. I mean, so for example, that in the interest of creating a clear and decisive winner, let's make it so that the player who has the greatest momentum, greatest kill streak, and most kills should probably win the game no matter what, because they did it. That's the win condition. Get the kills and don't die.
What was the last game that was actually advertising and having a fully featured deathmatch mode?
Fully featured deathmatch mode with advertising? I mean, I guess technically Battle Royale style would... well, actually, no. Battle Royale style does not qualify because you don't get
Battle Royale as deathmatch, because the majority of the Battle Royale gameplay is you, at least if you're good at the game, is you waiting for enemies to spring into a trap.
Well, okay, so if in that type of game, the number of kills you can get is, well, nuts. I guess I didn't really look at it like that. Hey, we did it. that in deathmatch style, that you could have infinite respawns, and all it would do is just drive up the number of kills that you would end up getting, depending on the end game parameters. Like, is it a timer? Is it the first player to 75 kills? Something like that.
100 stories up. I should just drive my car off the edge. Then I'd never have to worry about anything anymore.
It's very gothic.
Okay, Raven, that's a bit more depressed than I would like.
Wake me up inside. Wake me up inside. Save me from
no, that's
the
right. This game comes out before Hybrid 3 happens, doesn't it? Yeah, Twisted Metal Black is like 98, right?
That we can't.
No. This is launched PS2, so like 2001.
2001. 1998 would have been Twisted Metal. That could have been Twisted Metal 2, actually.
So there she would be referencing Donnie Darko.
Or that Evanescence was like maybe like 2 or 3 years later.
I don't think Evanescence makes their pop debut yet either. Like the weird thing about the early 2000s is that pretty much all the emo bands that we would call them as, you know, make their debut almost around the same time. Or at least make their pop debut around the same time.
Right. Well, this was, you know what time period Twisted Metal Black takes me back to is the Napster days. Because it's like, oh, I confess, and that the FBI is going to be coming with an affidavit for my arrest. Yes, sir. I was using Napster. Listen to Eiffel 65 like it just got reinvented every single day. Yo, listen up. Here's the story about a little motorcycle on a motor car.
So you mentioned that you don't like playing as Mr. Grimm because he's way too squishy, and yet,
and we just crushed him.
As about as stable as not necessarily Shadow, but say like Outlaw.
I think you can make a pretty solid like spectrum of size versus handling / speed. That Mr. Grimm has like an extremely good like handling and speed, like maybe even almost too good. You're supposed to use that handling and speed in order to avoid your enemy's projectiles. Use the walls and other obstacles in order to block incoming missiles.
So what are the key fighting areas in this map, Mr. Cloud?
Well, the key fighting area is, I guess you could consider this one key fighting area. Down the ramp to that airplane, because it's easier to go down than up in this game. Yeah, that also is a key fighting area that a lot of people end up on, right before Manslaughter dumped his rocks all over me. Wow, we're very close to death right now. Now, with this map in particular, because the AI, of course, is stupid and will just drive off the edge, normally, at least, you won't be too cluttered with enemies all at once. I'd say, 3 at most are going to be near you. Everybody else is kind of like strewn all over the fucking place. So pick your arenas and your moments of opportunity to get the kill. Vengeance.
So we got Manslaughter.
Right, here's a little clusterfuck situation. Crazy 8 is doing Zap Light.
Do characters have alternate skins for their cars?
No, they don't. That is one thing about this game. So really, you gotta just pick a character who suits you, because they ain't got no other looks.
I could have sworn that the last time we saw Crazy 8, he actually was in a yellow number. And Sweet Tooth is pushed himself all the way out.
No. He's
fine. Well, no, last time we saw Crazy 8. This time he's definitely in a red number.
Well, Crazy 8 drives an orange-colored vehicle. It's like Shadow drives a kind of like very faint lavenderish hearse, and Mr. Grimm, I think,
in this map it's totally gray.
Grayscale. Very grayscale, actually. You can tell because of the brake lights on the left and right sides of the car.
I mean, it's definitely trying to have purple tinges in it, but with the battle damage that we've got, it just ends up turning into gray.
Okay, so from here, yeah, I'm just going to machine gun Sweet Tooth to death.
All right, 2 opponents left.
Jesus. Farewell, cruel world. Oh, wow, I actually survived. Yeah, you might have that moment a couple times if you're not familiar with the map. You might actually put down the control and say, well, I'm dead, and then say, oh, shit, I'm still alive. Hey, that looks like a platform. No, it's not.
It does look like a platform, but you can't make it to it.
So please observe that the collision physics allowed me to actually stop the vehicle against the building before the kill floor destroyed me. I don't think that's very safe over there.
Well, that's where one of our opponents is, so we gotta get over there.
Oh.
Oh, wait. Thanks, Spectre.
They put a church in this map.
It's a church. We broke the windows.
They put a church in this map because you'll be praying for survival. Yeah,
you auto-detonated your mines again, Mr. Cloud.
Yeah, I should have known better. I mean, we are at the point now where dramatically I do know how to control the shadow bomb because I was hitting the button so much I auto-detonated it. All right, thank you for showing me where the ramp is, Mr. Smarty Pants. I'm gonna gasoline you.
Well, you did manage to kill Crazy 8 with it that time, so.
Uh-oh. Oh, bitch, it's on. Now it is 1v1 sudden death, Shadow versus Spectre. Bloody Mary versus Raven.
Yeah, but Spectre's already down 1/3 of his health bar, so we should be able to just sit in front of him and spam machine guns, right?
The thing about Spectre is that she also is very fast. A little faster than Raven. Alright, so she's low on health, but I ain't got much for weapons, or do I? Oh, I got the sauce in order to pour over this pasta.
Gone, see?
Got him. All right.
And in the next episode, we'll be going to...
You're in violation of City Code 4432. Excuse me. I got my beers with me. Hang on.